everybody, welcome back to the Teacup Diaries. As you can see, it is spring. So today I'm going to be baking some lemon blondies to celebrate this springy season. And I'm going to be doing a rustic floral table setting to make it, not technically like summer yet, but still, has like the flowers and the rusticness to it. So it's gonna be really pretty. So please like and subscribe and follow along to the end. Thank you. All right, everybody. So today we're gonna be making lemon blondies for our rustic floral table. And this is gonna be something really simple, really sweet, perfect for your little spring or garden parties that you're planning on having this spring. Spring is one of my most favorite seasons. It's when all the flowers come out and everything's just beautiful, and I love lemons, so that's what we're making today. So what you're gonna need is flour, sugar, ground up almonds, eggs, lemon zest, butter, lemon juice, baking soda, and baking powder. All right, so we're gonna get started with the crust of our blondies. First, we're gonna preheat our oven to 350 degrees. All right, so we're gonna start with 3/4 cup of butter, so that's about a stick and a half. All right, we're just gonna put that in there. Okay, and then make sure that it's nice and soft at room temperature. You don't want hard butter because we're gonna cream this, and it's hard to cream hard butter. Trust me, I've done it. I've tried to many times, and all times have failed. All right, there's still a little bit of excess here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little spatula, and we're just gonna scrape that, get all the butter here. We waste not here. We don't waste in this house. We scrape all the butter. That's it. Get all the butter. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, and when we're creaming our butter, we're gonna have half a cup of powdered sugar. It doesn't have to be sifted, but if you want to sift it, that's fine. I don't think you need to sift it. All right. And you're gonna whip it around till it's all incorporated and nice and smooth. Oh geez, my cord. All right, let's get this out of the way. Clean kitchen, guys, clean kitchen. And when I mean clean kitchen, I mean move it somewhere else. Okay. Now, 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So we're gonna take our flour. All right, and again, don't need to sift it. Sift it, you're fine. All right, oh, get this out of the way. All right, it's 1, 2. All right. Okay, and then next, you're going to need your almonds. Your grounded up almonds. All right, and as you can see here, just make sure they're all nice and, grounded up. Don't have to be perfect, just make sure they're not huge chunks where somebody's gonna chip a tooth. You don't want grandpa to have, lesser teeth than what he started with. All right, so I'm gonna add that in. And then your 2 tablespoons of grated lemon zest. Now, obviously, I just eyeballed this, so, just as long as you have it in there, it gives it that nice flavor. All right, and we're just gonna add that in here. All right, make sure you get all of it. Okay, all right, and then once you've added that, you're gonna take your mixer again, reattach the thingies that were never supposed to come off in the first place. All right, and then just blend it all until it's nice and crumbly, like a nice cheesecake crust. That's what we want here. Okay. Once you're done mixing, your batter should look like this, all nice and crumbly. Okay, perfect. Should stick to each other a little bit once you press it. As you can see here, once you press it just ever so gently, it sticks a little bit. Perfect consistency. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. Give it a little good luck shake. All right, you're gonna want a 9 by 13 inch pan. Set that down and wash your hands. All right, once your hands are all dry, all you're just gonna do is you're just gonna take your crust that you have here. And you do not need to spray it beforehand because it's gonna be just fine in the oven, hopefully. Hopefully, maybe. You didn't hear that from me. It's just gonna be just fine. So what you're just gonna do is you're just gonna wanna dump it all in here. All right. Okay, spread it around. Make sure everything's all nice and even. All right. There we go. Get the sides too. Now we want a nice little crust edge finish there. All right, and just pat it down. Just pat it down ever so gently. Ever so gently. Pat it down till it's all nice and even across the pan. All right, so once your crust is all nice and even across the pan, you're gonna wanna put this in your oven that should be preheated by 350 degrees. All right, and just cook this for about 15 minutes till all the nice edges are all brown and golden and it's all cooked all the way through, so that way it doesn't fall apart when we go to scoop out our little blondies. All right, let's put these in the oven. All right, and you're just gonna wanna let that bake for about 15 minutes till it's nice golden brown on the edges. All right, so while your crust is baking in the oven, we're going to make the filling real quick. And what you're going to need is you're gonna need 1 3/4 cup of sugar, regular granulate sugar. Okay. All right, 1. 3. Okay. Then you're going to need 1/3 cup of one-third cup of all-purpose flour again. All right, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. As soon as I find my 1/4 teaspoon. All right, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. All right, 4 eggs. Okay. 1. 2. 3. And 4. All right. Put that back. Wash your hands. Dry your hands. And then you're going to take your 1/3 cup of lemon juice. Put that in there. And there's one extra secret ingredient that I didn't mention in the beginning of the video, but we're going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of lemon extract in this. All right, 1/2 teaspoon of lemon extract, and then 1/3 cup of confectioner's sugar. Okay, so now you're just gonna wanna whisk this nice and gently until everything's nice incorporated and it's all nice and whipped and creamy. All right. Once your batter looks like this, nice, good, soupy, frothy consistency, we're gonna wait for our crust to finish cooking, and then, then Then once that's done, we're gonna pour this over and then let it bake once more again. Okay, so once you have nice gold brown edges along your side, you do not have to wait for this to cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna immediately pour in our little lemon mixture over the top. Make sure we get all of it. Alright, and then evenly make sure it's all nice and distributed. Alright, now we're gonna put this back in the oven, and this time we're gonna cook it for about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so now for our drink, something to go with our lemon blondies is a lemon pomegranate tea. Now you can find this on my Etsy shop. I'll leave a link down in the description below. A lovely pomegranate lemon tea light gathering, something nice and refreshing for this spring season. Okay, so once your lemon blondies are done, just let them cool for a little bit, and then I dust them a little bit with powdered sugar, and they should look like this. Very nice, very delicious. And we should be ready to put these on our table, and I cut up some strawberries and some blackberries to go on there as well. All right, let's put these on the table, and I'll show you the final results. Okay, and there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Like I said, it's supposed to be, early spring, so this rustic floral will be really nice, really light, something perfect for a little friend get together, a little garden party to celebrate the new spring season of 2026. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.